Alright guys, so this is going to be a simple demonstration video, how to use the modded Wii console, how to load the games off it, pretty much everything you need to know about the modded Wii and what it offers. So for this video, I have just your generic Wii console. Connected, I have a GameCube controller. Okay, I have your regular Wii controller that comes with the console. And this is running off of all the information off the external hard drive. So everything that we're gonna play is loaded off of here. All right. So now there's different controllers you could use. The game controller, you could use this classic controller. You could use a USB controller for either a computer or for an Xbox or PlayStation 3 or 2 or whatever. But for this video, we're just going to show you with the GameCube controller. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this up. Okay. Let's go ahead. It's going to load off the hard drive as well. Gonna go ahead and wait for this to show up. Alright, once the Wii loads up, just hit the A on your Wii remote. Okay, so let's just put this different view. There we go. So this is pretty much the full menu of what it offers. Okay, so let's see. You have here your homebrew channel. You have your USB loader. This is where you're gonna be playing GameCube and Wii games off the hard drive. You have your Game Boy Advance. You have your Sega Genesis, your classic Nintendo, your Super Nintendo, your Nintendo 64, your Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy, pretty much any Game Boy. Another Sega Genesis one. I have more than one app just because some support different remotes. And then you have your classic Turbo Graphics. Alright, so let's go ahead into USB loader. And I'm just going to go ahead and load up one Wii game, and then we'll load up a GameCube game. So you can see how that works. Now I do have the GameCube controller hooked up, so as soon as I go into this loader, I can start using the controller. So as you see, with just the GameCube and the Wii, I have 69 games here. I believe it's 20 Wii games and the rest are GameCube games. But you see, it downloads all the cover art for it. You just go ahead and pick your game. Let's see. Let's do one GameCube game first. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. Oops, change the view. Let's see, you can do Luigi's Mansion. Alright, let's do Luigi's Mansion. So we'll go ahead. Luigi's Mansion. Let's go to hit A. Alright, he's gonna go ahead and hit start. Okay. It's saying an error. This game does not exist. Loading without cheats. That's because you can set it up to either play cheats or not play cheats. But for this, we're not going to play with cheats. So we're just going to continue. A on that. It's going to go ahead and load the memory card. And then it should load right into the game. Now again, depending on different people selling consoles or different Wii, I mean, there's some I've seen that have every Wii game that ever came out, but they have these massive 2 to 3 terabyte hard drives, which I'm surprised, which the Wii supports. But here we go. We gotta go to the new game, so you see it works. All right, just gonna go ahead and fast forward in there. So you can see it's loading the original GameCube game of Luigi's Mansion. All right. Let's go ahead and reset that. All right, look, and I'm walking around with the controller. All right. So now let's say you want to get out of this and go back to the main menu. On this controller for the GameCube, you're gonna hold these the 3 top controllers, down on the D-pad and B. So let me just pause that. Let me just I'll leave this on. Let's see if I could do it one hand. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's go back. So now with the Wii games, you do have to use the Wii remote, which makes sense. You don't want to use a GameCube controller playing a Wii game. Let's see. What is out there? We could do. There's go. Oh, perfect. Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna get my Wii remote ready. Go ahead and start. Again, it's gonna ask you that there's no codes for it. Hit continue. We're not gonna cheat. There you go. It's loading the game. It's kind of thinking that it's pretty much thinking that there's a physical disc in there, and there isn't. The information of the disc is in the hard drive, and that's what the Wii is picking up, thinking that it's a disc. Alright. You can see each game loads perfectly. Alright, hit 2. I'm using the remote, as you see. Okay, go ahead and hit new. 1 player. Today's Peach's birthday. Okay, well, yeah, you get the idea, alright? I'm not gonna go through the whole intro, it takes a few minutes. Not to get out, just hit the home button. And if you go to the Wii menu, hit yes, it will take you back to the launcher. Alright, so this is what you would use it for GameCube and for Wii. Now you want to get into the more classic consoles. I'll show you that in a second. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna press the home button on here on the Wii remote. We're gonna go to the Wii menu. All right, let's let that load up. And let's see. This is Super Nintendo. Very classic. Super Nintendo. Where are you? Right here. SNES. Let's go ahead and click that. Hit start. And for this, I'm going to use the GameCube controller as well. Alright. Now, in here, preloaded on the hard drive is over, I believe, 900 games. I'm not sure how many games came out originally. I think maybe a little bit over 1,000, but this has about 900 of them. Literally, every game you see here is what's on the hard drive. Wait, I just saw a classic one. Where is it? Fighter, Captain America, Capcom. Oh man. Where is it? Contra. Where is Contra? Oh my god, I used to love Contra. Contra 3. Yes. There it is. Look at that. It loads right up. It loads right up as if you were playing Super Nintendo. Check that out. Contra. I'm using the GameCube controller now. Go ahead and hit A on that. And start. There we go. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. Perfect. Guys, look. Right here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Super Nintendo. Oh my gosh, bringing me back memories. Alright. So to get out of that, you're going to hit the home button on here. And then just go into the main menu. Yes. Okay. Alright, so exit this. You get the idea. Now let's do one more. I'm not going to go into each and every one because they all work the same way. You go into the program and you just pick the game. Let's see, what was a good one? Sega Genesis. Yes, another classic console. Start that up. Now with this, we're just gonna make sure that, like I said, you can use different controllers. I just want to make sure that the GameCube controller, this one you have to make sure it is on the GameCube controller. So all you do is go to controllers. Player 1 is, actually I think I had it before. Nope. Gamepad. Alright. So actually with your Wii remote, you're gonna hit to player 1. Auto. Okay, if you see input device, it actually has a picture of the game controller. You're set. Now, if you was to have a USB controller, or you were going to use your Wii remote, you would just change it here. Keep clicking it. All right, so it's good. It has the game controller. All right, so just hit B for back. So let's use my game controller now to navigate. It is perfect. All right, let's go back. So we're gonna load a game. And guys, this has, I believe, 700 or 800 Sega Genesis games. Yeah, it's pretty massive. I mean, we all know the song. I mean, we all know the legend game on this console, which was Sonic. Let's see. Got so many games. It's like, where do you start? Sonic. Yes. Okay. Sonic. Yeah, Sonic 3D, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Pinball, Sonic the Hedgehog. Original. Go ahead. Hey, again, using the controller. There you go. How cool is that? So classic. So classic. Perfect. Just go ahead and start that. Oh my god. It's like a kid again. Alright. Let's get out of there. Again, home menu on the remote. Let's go to exit. Let's exit to system. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do the TurboGrafx. I didn't have a TurboGrafx growing up, but I know I had some friends. I know back then it was a little pricey. I believe it was over $200 a console. But this is one I always wanted to get when I was a kid. Parents never got it, so it's just cool that I can like see what I was missing back then. All right, so we're gonna go to, now I'm using the game controller. There we go, play game. Where's the play game? Actually, load new game. So this one is gonna ask you. You're gonna hit on USB. So again, load from USB. And these are all the games. I think it's about 200 or 300 games on here for this one. Let's see. I don't know. Batman. Bomberman. I don't know what was like the biggest game on that console. I'm trying to see if I see something that's familiar. Wrestling Galaga. Try Galaga. Okay. This is Galaga on the TurboGrafx. Alright. Here we go. Oh wow. There we go. Classic Galaga. Alright. Alright, well, let's get it there. Okay, we're gonna return to launcher. Return to loader, sorry. Alright, so with that one, it actually brought me back out to the main menu, which is what we wanted anyway. Alright, I mean, it's pretty much it. I mean, I said the same thing for the Game Boy, same thing for, you know, old Nintendo. Here, I guess I'll show you one more. Just a classic Nintendo. That. Okay, same thing. Let's see, Super Mario. There we go. So many different versions. There we go. There you go. Classic Nintendo. So cool. Alright, let's get back. Main menu. Okay, well that's it. That's pretty much a basic demonstration of what comes within those classic game loaders.